Hey guys, today we're actually going to be looking at a gaming PC that costed $623.97 brand new in 2013. This computer was mid-range when it was new, perfect for playing a lot of the popular titles of the time, like BioShock Infinite, GTA 5, and even Tomb Raider. This computer now isn't that good of a computer, deciding that the CPU is almost completely maxed out, and it's already probably a slight bottleneck for the graphics card. But without further ado, let's look at the parts in this old rig. The processor sitting in this computer is an AMD A10 5800B, which is a very weak CPU by today's standards, but it made sense back when it was released in 2012 because these CPUs were actually quite a bit cheaper than Intel's similar offerings at the time. The 5800B is a 2-core CPU with 4 threads and is clocked at 3.8 GHz. It costed $119 upon its launch. The graphics card is another budget-friendly part. The AMD Radeon R9 270X, launched back in 2013 and set to compete with NVIDIA's GeForce GTX 760, was a really good value at the time. The R9 270X is slightly faster than the GTX 760 and was sold for $199 compared to the $249 price tag on NVIDIA's GTX 760 offering. The memory is a 2x4GB kit from Corsair, specifically the XMS3 model of DDR3 memory, which costed $54.99 upon its release. The storage is a 500GB Western Digital Caviar Blue 7200 RPM mechanical hard drive, which launched in 2013 for $36. The power supply is the Thermaltake TR2 500W. Launched back in 2012 with no 80 Plus certification, this power supply is not a great unit, but it will work, and they are pretty cheap and reliable units. Personally, I've used 2 of these before, and neither of them have given me any issues. This launched brand new for $34.99 US. The case everything is going in is the Cooler Master USP 100, a full ATX case in this nice red and black color scheme, which launched in 2010 for $99 US. Now, let's get this PC built and benchmarked. The first game we're going to be testing is Minecraft 1.20.6 with the render distance set to 4 and the simulation distance set to 5. And the graphics on fast, we actually get over 100 FPS. But it's not smooth at all, and it stutters often. This is due to the weak single core performance of the processor, which makes it very slow to load in all the chunks, causing the stutters. Minecraft 1.5.2 because it was released around the same time this PC was built, and even though this version never goes higher than 60 FPS, it stays around 45 on average. It's a much smoother experience than the newer version, and as you can see, there's only a single stutter during the entire gameplay, showing that this computer would have been a good computer for Minecraft upon being built, but now Minecraft is too demanding and doesn't run very well.
back to Minecraft 1.20.6 with Silder's Extreme Volumetric Lighting Shaders. We can see that it only runs around 50 FPS, but funny enough, it's actually a lot more smooth. I personally think the reason for this is the shaders force the GPU to run at 80 to 100%, making it perform better, because even though we're still CPU bound with it being utilized at 100%, the GPU is utilized a lot more, making the game a lot more playable. Running with BSL shaders, you can see the game just stuttering mess at the beginning, but after loading in the chunks, it runs around 40 to 50 FPS and stutters minimally. SUSE Renewed runs at around 35 to 40 FPS, has a few weird graphical glitches, but runs the best out of the vanilla game and all these shaders. Switching over to a more demanding game, BeamNG Drive at 1080p low actually runs pretty bad, running at 25 to 30 FPS with the CPU maxed out most of the time, causing horrible frame times and horrible stutters. Dropping the settings to lowest yields almost the same result, with the game actually running worse in some instances. Dropping the resolution to 720p and raising the settings back up to low actually yields a surprisingly playable result. The game runs at an almost smooth 50 FPS with only an occasional dip into the mid to high 40s. Staying in 720p but putting the settings on lowest, the game runs a little worse, but that's probably because of driving a different route and the computer having to load in the new textures. But overall in 720p, the game's actually pretty playable.